And good morning, students. Good morning, staff. Welcome to the WROC show. We're so glad that you're here with us. Today is June 1st, 2021. Got a great show for you. Want to go ahead and get started. Please say with me the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today, we're calling for a high, I believe, of 78 degrees with some clouds, and that's good news. So enjoy yourselves outside and leave those cicadas alone. Next on our show, boys and girls, we want to talk about, you know this, every day we are to be respectful. We are engaged, we are effective, and we are prepared. Put it together and you show beep. Congratulations to those students who continue to show beep each and every day, virtually and in the hybrid. Don't forget that tonight, Tuesday, June 1st, is going to be Lido's night for Rockledge families. And so we're going to raise some dough at Lido's Pizza, order ahead or dine in, and raise some money to benefit the village of Rockledge Elementary. Don't forget about Chromebook care. When you're finished with your Chromebook, you want to place it in a cool and dry place. You know, after you turn your computer off, close your screen down and allow the battery to go down naturally before you start charging. You know, never leave your computer charged in the entire night. That's not good for the computer. Care for your computer. That's a Rockledge thing, and that's also showing beep. Boys and girls, we have looked at the quote here from Samir Morocco, which says, and you've been hearing this throughout our broadcasts for the past couple of weeks now, the more we know about the culture of others, the more open-minded, tolerant, and global we become. And we want to continue that, boys and girls, by sharing with you more about the culture of India. We invited Ms. Gola to come on our show, and she was sharing in part one about the music of India and you know, her experience is there. And we're so happy that Ms. Gola was able to come back and to continue her talk. But here's just a short little clip of some of my favorite parts about India, which deals with the food. So I like talking about it, and I also like eating it. Check this out.
Chai in the morning. That is very important to give you that fuel in the morning. And guess what? I still have that habit. That's the habit. I wake up and I have to have my chai. And people who know me here and know me wherever, they know I love chai.
Now, can you describe chai to people who may not know what
chai,
it looks like?
So chai is black tea that is made on a stove. You don't, you know, I do make it in the microwave sometimes, but you put a pot of water on the stove and you put the loose leaf tea, black tea leaves, and you put all the spices like cardamom, and you put some cinnamon in it, you put some ginger in it, and you boil it, put the, you know, just the aroma of it in the house is something.
Wow.
And then you put some milk in it, and then you let it boil, and then you pour yourself a nice cup of tea, Mr. Prince, and you just sit down and
okay,
relax.
You and I, we have to talk about that.
In North India, it's like a staple food. Wheat, of course, is staple. And all the breads that we make, the roti and the paratha and the naan and the puri that you talked about, they come from wheat. Now, the lentils provide the protein pretty much.
Yes.
Because majority of the North Indians are vegetarians.
Okay.
Right. So, you know, so the lentils, they are made, and also they are an easy food to cook.
Yes. And to grow.
Yeah. So, and it is made at, you know, you can make it in a pot. You can put, all you have to do is put water, give it a boil, and, you know, they soften up, and, you know, it's easy to cook. And then we put like a little butter in it, and we give it like a little, we call it tarka. So we put some cumin seeds in the oil and let it splutter, and then you pour it over the dal, and it tastes
So, boys and girls, your mouth may be watering just like mine, even listening to Ms. Gola talk about the food of India. And, as we continue to learn more about India, you're going to find that, Ms. Gola and I had a chance to talk about, some of the restaurants that cater delicious Indian food. So take a look at this. Where you're relaxing,
Yes.
or like you said, it's almost like you get it in the morning to start your day. But it's also, an opportunity for people to have conversations.
True.
And to talk and to reflect and to think.
Yeah.
I know in my country, from Guyana, tea was a major start for the day. And tea was also a time when you close the day in the evening time.
True.
And there you reflect upon your day. So it's just interesting to see how food plays such an important role in cultures across this world. I tell you.
And you find the common elements too.
Yes.
From different cultures, right?
You all are listening to this right now. Say, Mom, Dad, I want to try, a local India restaurant. I know there's one right here in Crofton, I believe, called Namaste.
Yes, I've been there.
Out there. And there's a couple other restaurants around. I wish they had more.
Sapphire.
Yes, Sapphire.
Sapphire is in, yeah.
Are there any local ones that you want to recommend, Ms. Gola?
So let me tell you, the one that I really loved actually closed recently, which is very sad. It was called Woodlands. It was in Langley Park.
Yes, in Langley Park.
Have you been there?
That's right. That was my first experience of tasting Indian food.
Oh.
When I went out with a group of friends in college, and we landed in Langley Park. We ate at Woodlands, and my, I was hooked. Oh, boys and girls, I tell you. So Namaste, which is not too far from Bowie. You can look that up. Sapphire, Indian restaurant. And there are a couple other Indian restaurants in the Langley Park area that you can check out. So again, as we continue a portion of the show, just hear a little bit more about the culture of India as Ms. Gola talks about some of the clothes of India. And oh man, another aspect of the Indian culture, Ms. Gola, like you to speak on too, is dress.
Yes.
And the type of traditional dresses. And man, describe for us what we're seeing here and the significance of these types of outfits and what they represent.
Sure. So the first one that you see in the yellow and the green it's called a salwar kurta, which women in the north pretty much wear every day. And the one next to it in the glamorous sari, that sari actually is, this is a little more fancier, but sari is worn, it's an everyday,
That's the red colored outfit.
This is beautiful. This is more like a party wear, but in India, sari and salwar kurta, made of cotton actually is pretty much like their everyday wear. It gets very hot in the summer, so people go for cotton.
And so it's cotton, but can you describe the texture of this cotton? Because I'm wearing a kind of a cotton shirt,
right?
But that's not exactly what How can you describe that? So
it's more
can really understand.
Right. It's more like a soft cotton that you can drape it. It's easy to wear. It's a soft cotton that it's not very stiff. It's like a soft cotton made, saris that are, easy to wear. And, as you can see, they have to drape it around their waist. So, you need something that is more flexible.
And it looks light. It looks very light.
It is light.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now that white suit,
I
think you call that, what's that right there?
That's a kurta pajama for men.
Man, that's a bad looking suit there. Now, I can see myself, sporting that right there. I love that.
Yeah.
You think they have that a size in the 3X? But I had to unmute myself there. I had so much fun interviewing Ms. Gola. Thank you, Ms. Gola, for joining us on the WROC and sharing the culture of India with us. With the chai tea and some of the lentil stews for the food and some of the beliefs and the customs of India, the colors of India, the many, many languages, the many people there, and of course the dress. We've learned so much, and we want to thank you for joining us. Boys and girls, I want to put this quote back up for us so we can see it. The more we know about the cultures of others, the more open-minded and tolerant and global we become. We're so grateful for Ms. Gola joining us again here on the WROC show. Students, we're glad that you're here with us. And today, let's get Rockledge, rallying our community knowledge, lifting everyone, and developing greatness every day. And so, hey, make it a great day and do it with purpose.